Hey everybody, and welcome back. We're going right back into it, so Harkon doesn't get too far ahead of me. I ran out of time with the last episode, so we're gonna be doing this for a little bit at least.
Scions of the night, hear my words. The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a Moth Priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim.
Technically, they're not false.
A Moth Priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a Moth Priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now, and carry out this task. This is my command.
Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Any idea how you're going to find a Moth Priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place.
I have some thoughts on the matter. Do you have any ideas?
Well, back before the College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
Sure, why not? Do you know about Elder Scrolls?
I mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple hundred years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something.
Interesting. I guess we'll have to keep looking for a Moth Priest then.
I guess so.
Mentioned before, well, I knew, but I don't really know. I assumed you were born a vampire. Have you always been a vampire?
That's a long story.
I do want to hear it. Spoiler warning for all of those who are about to watch this. I can't remember how dark she gets with this, but I remember her background story being very dark. If you do not want to hear it, please skip forward.
I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from?
I would say it was a Daedric lord, being the fact that your father has a shrine and temple to Molag Bal kind of tells me that's the direction I should be thinking.
Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust.
Do you regret becoming a vampire?
Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I think mostly I hate what it's done to my family.
How has it affected your family? I've met your father. We haven't come across your mother yet. What's it exactly done?
Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole.
Are you gonna be alright?
I will be. Just give me a little time.
Okay. We will continue our work. Oh, I guess guess we will now start our work since this is the first of.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Give us a Rise of Magicka boost so I can get moving. I love the Shadowhound dog thingies. Blood potion. And now part of the court, so I can now take them without fear of repercussion. So, she suggests the College of Winterhold, which, yeah, that's exactly where Sarah's going to go. Sarah's probably thinking to herself that that probably would be the best thing to do. I don't remember if we had the college, no, not the college. I don't remember if we had our Elder Scroll, which we still are carrying because it is still a quest item. Mostly because of this story. But we still have our Elder Scroll, the Elder Scroll Dragon, which we gathered quite a while ago for not really a very good reason. It was just happened to be there and we picked it up. I don't remember if we had it when we woke up Sarana, but we have one now. So Sarah's probably going to be becoming interested as she's beginning to collect these things. Not to mention that gives her the ability to tell this this moth priest that she has an Elder Scroll and actually mean it, and then take it with her to convince him basically to come with her. Me and Sarana, though, are going to head back to Clockwork Castle real quick, because I do need to do a quick bit of inventory management. So, me and Sarana will join you back in a few seconds. Alrighty. I put all my stuff that I did not want to carry, well, at least most of it, into the system and sent it off to the mage's quarters. I need to eventually come back here one day and sort that stuff out, because that stuff is going to start getting pretty encumbersome with how much is there. But what I wanted to do was we need to come to our bedroom, and I need to drop off Jiggalag's sword in this safe. Things I also need to go look for eventually that I need to put in here, but for now this will do just fine. Grab the other stuff later. The other thing I need to grab, or that I need to leave in here, not in the safe, as that's not where they go. Yes, Sarana, this is my house. I'm guessing that it is probably a little surprising for Sarana to see such a interesting abode. But here is our collection of bugs in a jar. So we'll drop off this one. We now have quite a few. We have our torch bug. It has its own little marking on the bottom. We have the purple butterfly. We have the moth in a jar. The green butterfly that we just gained. Butterfly, the normal butterfly, and the bliss bug. I like the bliss bug personally. Six bugs in a jar. I have weird hobbies. Don't judge me. Now, the next place to go. Actually, don't need to leave here to go there. Because the next spell we're going to use works quite well no matter where we are. So, Mage's Haven it is. Here we are. College of Winterhold. There she is. Crossed the Tamriel in only a few seconds, huh? Let's go check it out. I mentioned to you that I'm the Archmage? Because I am. I am the Archmage of Winterhold and the champion of the companions. Oh, and about that situation with the Brotherhood, yeah, I'm now a member of the Brotherhood, the Dark Brotherhood. I'm actually the listener, apparently. And here is my quarters. Here at the college, at least. I mostly spend my time in Clockwork Castle, though. We don't really have time to lollygag, though, so sorry. We'll do some later. Let's get down to the Arcanium. The librarian down here is a nice guy. He should be able to help us out. I feel like if anybody would know where to find an Elder Scroll, he might be. I think he was actually the person who I was talking to at one point about him. After I found my Elder Scroll.
May your next fight bring you victory, friend. Archmage or not, my rules about books still stand.
And yes, I understand that. I need to find a moth priest. Any chance you could help?
A moth priest? What in Oblivion do you need a moth priest for?
I have reason to search for them, and that is part of the studies I'm currently doing. I'm not at liberty to talk about it too much. Can you help me out, or no?
Fine. No need to get your britches in a twist. The obvious answer is to go
Wish
to
you
the
could just
Imperial
say,
City.
hey, I have
The moth
Elder
priests make their
I
home
want to talk
in
to
the
them
white
about Elder
gold
Scrolls.
tower. Sometimes they go out looking for Elder Scrolls. Lucky for you, there's a moth priest in Skyrim right now, doing just that. He stopped in to do some research in the library, then left for Dragonbridge. If you hurry, you might catch him there.
Dragonbridge. Huh. Interestingly enough.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. That incident in Immortal was just a misunderstanding, no matter what the guards claim.
Why did Valian leave the college? I heard his name recently, and I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
He didn't like the Archmage, hated dealing with him, hated having to answer to him. Valian said he hated what this place was becoming, so he just left. Arin found a note on his desk, and that was it. I understand he settled down in Hjalmarch, and his presence there caused something of a problem.
If what can you teach me about conjuration?
I'll teach you some of what I know, but be careful.
Where are we currently at with conjuration? Only 37. I feel depressed. I'm not paying for levels above 37 though. Continue working on it on our end. You said something about missing apprentices. Should I be looking into this?
Ah, that, yes. The group prior to yours has disappeared entirely. It's possible that there was less than the necessary amount of oversight. That's still being looked into. But we've had no contact with them for quite some time now. Arniel wondered if perhaps they'd somehow managed to get themselves lost in the Outer Realms. But I think that's giving them too much credit.
How long have they been missing?
I hadn't really considered it in terms of time. I suppose it's been at least a month.
How long have I
Let me
been
think.
part of the college?
What were they working on? As I recall, Ysra was trying to improve flame cloak spells to better work in Skyrim's harsh environment. Elos Tai was practicing illusion spells. She was having trouble with the calm spells, I believe, but only ever worked with skeevers. And then there's Borvir and Rundi, twins, though they rarely agreed on anything. Those two boys were obsessed with mead, convinced they could concoct something to compete with Honningbrew. Something about using frost magic to chill the mead for a certain period of time. I felt it was a waste, but the Archmage let them proceed.
Interesting. What do you have for sale?
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Does everybody always assume that when I'm looking to just increase my knowledge of Magicka? Still no bound bow. One day, maybe. One day. Nothing? Ancient Ghost. Or father, not far feather. That'll be it.
All right, then.
Sorry, I just like checking in with the teachers every once in a while. We'll be leaving in a second, Sarana. Not you. You're the person visiting the library for part of that one group. Helping. Let's go check the main hall and see if there's anybody in the main hall. Doesn't look like there's anybody here. Thing. Oh.
You're not as dumb as you look.
I would hope not.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Okay. Nothing I can really talk to him about. Nothing he will actually help me with. I don't think there's anybody else here, though. I wish I could have brought you here when we had the Eye of Magnus. You probably would have loved seeing the thing. I have the Staff of Magnus somewhere at the Clockwork Castle. I think it's in my safe with where I put that Jiglag sword. I think I remember Jiglag, I just don't remember where from. I've heard the name. I think I found a shrine to his outside there, out in the world somewhere. Sheogorath character, too. I actually met Sheogorath. He gave me something called the Wabajak, a very powerful staff with some varying abilities. Let's see. Question is, do we head to the north? Well, not do we head to the north. The question is, do we head to Dragon Bridge and take care of this business with the Moth Priest now? Or do we change gears and head towards something else? Oh, I didn't even get the... I thought he had given me quests for finding those kids. I know that I think I found one of them up in this area. I have to head over this way. I don't want to see how far I can get down this way. Dark Cavern, Champion's Rest. Or Dawnguard as a thought process. Dragon Bridge is definitely a thought process, but it's so far away. Could head to Solitude. I feel like this area needs to be more explored. Could also go see the Greybeards again. Rana might like that. Could go to Tumble Arch Pass and deal with the giant that's there. We have a contract for that right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We'll head to the barrow nearby it and then go deal with that. My main situation here is I wasn't planning on doing another episode, but I didn't want to cut... Well, I had to cut it in half. I didn't want to break Sarana's father's conversation up too much. So we're going to finish this as quickly. We're going to take care of this. I'm going to go deal with this giant. We've had this contract for a while. And something tells me it's still alive. Where is it? Let's see. Kill the giant. Is it that giant? Yes, it is.
Where'd you come from?
Not the deer. I don't feel like harvesting right now, or I would. It took it long enough for me to find that. I was kind of hoping there'd be a chest up here. Look like it though. I don't feel like killing that mammoth. Never mind, found one. See if there's anything good in it. And a couple of pelts and some gold. Now the question is, does I still the bounty from Skald? Bounty up? Oh wow. Is this a Dawnstar area? Interesting. We will head to the north. We'll head up to Dawnstar and take care of this. Let's go, Sarra. As far as Sarra goes, Sarah's doesn't mind her tagging along. She seems pretty smart, not to mention Sarra is the one who had the Elder Scroll, so she might still have it with her.
I knew I heard something.
Well, I'm aware that Sarra doesn't have it on her back. I just think it might be that she doesn't have it, quote-unquote, equipped it anymore. As far as I'm aware, you can't equip the scrolls. Sarra knows she can read it. If she takes the scroll and opens it, she'll be able to read the scroll. But I also know that she doesn't benefit heavily from that. And Sarra also knows that right now she has no reason to read the scrolls. While she can open the scrolls and look inside of it, it doesn't mean she can actually understand anything she gleans from it. Aetherius magic does help her in the fact that it'll keep her from going blind from it, but she knows that Aetherius magic can't help her read it. It's not that it's not able to, it's just that she doesn't have a reason to need to read it right now, and she hasn't while she knows Aetherius magic can use it, she doesn't have a full what she would consider mastery or control of it. Where is she? What the heck is she fighting? Oh. Hello, Dawnguard.
You puny weakling.
Done and done.
Do you think, Chance, you know where the others are? Where are the other ones? Like there should have been more. Czar. You know, it's funny that I now run into the Dawnguard and I haven't run into them yet, and yet I haven't been
Who's there?
having to deal with them up until this point. I always thought that was weird about this game. How, like, you won't run into the Dawnguard unless you're doing Dawnguard quests. I think I'd probably go this way. I'm trying to find my fastest way to Dawnstar. Dawnstar, Dawnguard. I feel like the two are connected. Probably not. I do know there's a joke on, there's like a joke video online of a bunch of the guards that are talking, and one of the guards named Dave talks about being the founder of Dawnstar and the creator of the Dawn Guard, because he was going to call it the Dave Guard and Dave Star. I like the idea of somebody being super powerful, but being very simple about it. Like, they're like the most powerful person in all the land, but like they either A, are too nice or too good for it, and like they just go about their life as normal, and yet they have the ability to crush anybody beneath their feet. Definitely not Sarah's approach to her lifestyle, but definitely something I've enjoyed in the past about people. Mine are more of simple, weak people who slowly gain in power and then eventually are overcome by it and lose themselves to it.
Hand over your valuables, or I will gut you like a fish.
Walk away right now.
Well, I can see you're not one to be trifled with. Let this be a warning to you.
Sure. I'll let this be a warning to me. Paralyze. No, not vampire seduction. Pressure sanguineous.
Where'd you come from?
I swear, Veronica. I almost called her Veronica. Sarra. Oh wait. Fine. First things first. Can just bring him back. I was almost stupid about that.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
If you provoke me, I will be forced to unsheathe my claws.
There she goes. Or there he goes. You're lucky I can bring them back from the dead. Yeesh. Pain in my rear. One thing I've always disliked about NPCs, you can't really tell them to knock it off. Like, I did not paralyze him for her to kill him. I also need to remember that I have that spell. I always forget that I have the paralysis spell, and I'm kind of annoyed by that because it's such a useful spell, especially when you can remember you have it and when you use it. We also have the paralysis rune. But I will be attempting to remember that I have it for the future. Now let's go get this bounty taken care of. I like how pretty the snow in Skyrim is, but I'm not entirely sure. You need to cut it out with that whole frost cloud thing. I understand that it doesn't actually damage me, but it's pretty annoying. I'm nice enough not to blast you with an elemental fireball every once in a while. I don't think I have a bounty currently in Dawnstar. If I do, we're gonna have to deal with that. I'm dealing with that. Hello, Khajiit.
So many refuse to talk to us. They call us thieves and smugglers. I am glad to see that you are not such a one.
Yeah, that's true. Have you had trouble with the locals?
Mostly, it is the Nords. They do not like outsiders in their land. And so we are forbidden to enter their cities. When they look upon us, they see only pickpockets and skooma dealers. It is most unfair, but we do our best to ignore them.
I can understand that. How long have you been traveling in Skyrim?
Not long, in truth. I came to Skyrim after I found myself unwelcome in both Elsewhere and Cyrodiil. I seem to have an unfortunate talent for getting myself involved in misunderstandings with the law. Prasad was able to look past that, and it was he who helped to set me up with a trade caravan. Now I work for him.
I've run into Prasad a couple of times.
Take
What
a
if I
look.
see your wares? Let's see here. As per the usual, we're going to buy everything she has of alchemy ingredients. I used to buy all of the blacksmithing stuff too, but you don't really need much of that. I probably don't need as much of the other stuff as I buy as well, but yeah, definitely say I benefit from it at least to a little bit. Let's see, what about me? Do I have anything that's worth getting rid of? Get rid of the Dawnguard armor. I like how you can sell the Ring of Numira, but it's only 447. Like, my personally enchanted stuff is better than it. I continue to do this, but continue to forget to even consider putting on my mask.
May your road lead you to warm sands.
That bounty taken care of, and then once we get the bounty taken care of...
Skyrim didn't have enough outsiders. Now we got mercenaries from Hammerfell strutting about.
We were just talking to them about not liking outsiders.
The damn nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you'd know anything about that.
I might. Let's see. Oh, it's only 6:30 in the morning.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks.
The giant at Trumbull Arch Pass is dead. I'm here for your bounty.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
No thank you.
Don't bother me again unless it's important.
I'm sorry, I thought you wanted that giant killed. If you want that giant killed, you're gonna pay me money. That's how that works.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
No, thank you.
I'll take my leave then.
Ulfric? Talk to
Just
Ulfric.
a servant of Skald the Elder. Not worthy of time or consideration. There's no honor in being a Jarl's servant. My family has served Skald Felgaif's family for generation.
Sarana. Sarana. Thank you. See, she's smart. She moves out of the way. It's supposed to be that her, what do you call it?
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Are you the court
If
wizard?
you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the world. I'm not setting one foot on that battlefield. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again.
Mention the Great War? You were in the Great War?
About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there. blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart by magic. I never want to do that to another soul, ever again. Back
Teach
to
their own, I
another
guess.
fine day in Dawnstar.
I think with this, we will call it for the day. Got a bit of stuff taken care of, not much, but some.
Old
Sarra
Lady
continues to
Fia's a
find.
gotch, but she sure can whip up a cure for the rattles fast.
What do you need?
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside.
Actually, yeah, we're gonna do that. Me and Sarra are gonna hang out here at the inn for a little bit. Sarra's probably like, "Why are we all the way down in Dawnstar? I thought we were supposed to go to Dragon Bridge." I thought he said Dragonstar. I forgot what this place was called.
Warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. I'm sorry. My mind was just somewhere else. Do you need a room? Drink?
How about something for sale?
Sate that appetite, huh?
Yep, I guess Serrana's like, yep, okay, sure, we can stop and get something to eat. Maybe she's actually hungry. But some blood wine. Some relaxation.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Sarra are gonna sit here and relax at the bar for a little bit. Probably drink some beer and drink some booze and get some stuff and talk. Because our man back here has got not only a good amount of alcohol, but also a very big hammer. But for now, I've been the Seven Swords. You've all been amazing. Thanks for watching. I'm not gonna say it this time. You guys know what I'm talking about, and you'll do it if you want. But it's up to you. Talk to you guys later.